Uh, Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, hello. Welcome to Universal Studios Japan. I am sitting in the entrance area right now. Our time actually just came up for Super Nintendo World, so we're gonna make our way over there in just a second. I've been resting a little bit. Yesterday was very exhausting for me, so today I'm taking it a little bit easier today. I'm sure that this will be competitive because Tyler is doing ride rehab watches as well right now. But hey, if you want to flip back and forth between the two of us, I won't blame you too much for that, honestly. Ride rehab watches is a lot of fun. But today has the best weather that I'm probably going to see this weekend. It's actually starting to clear up a little bit. Let me turn the camera actually. Oh, right. There we go. If you look over there, the sky is actually turning blue. And for Japan in July, that's actually pretty rare. This is our rainy season right now throughout most of East Asia. In Taiwan, China, Japan, Korea, it rains pretty much the whole month. And then it gets really miserably humid. Dare I say, actually, not even doubting it, it's much more humid than even Florida in August. It's horrible. Ask Tom, he'll back me up on that one. Anyhow, we're about to start moving towards Super Nintendo World. Before we get moving, gotta do all the normal stuff. First of all, make sure you like the video and that you're subscribed to Universal Parks News Today and our new Unplanned Downtime channel, which will be the home for all of our entertainment content here at the WWNT network. So make sure you're liking and subscribing and telling people to come and watch because I think I'm pretty fun and I don't stream very often. Let me take the tripod off the gimbal before we get moving. I love this park so much. If you've noticed, I haven't been posting on social media this trip. It's because I funded this trip on my own, but Tom told me that I could do a stream if I wanted to pick up some cash, and that I could, do a few other fun things like eat some food and whatnot. So there will be more content, but if you've been wondering why there's nothing on the UPNT Twitter while I'm in Osaka, that's why. I am taking a personal trip, my last trip to Universal probably before September. And we're gonna walk through USJ. I'm gonna try and talk over the copyrighted music that they play in some parts of this park. Very, very aggravating. Kind of wish they'd come up with like actual background loops. That's one thing that I don't appreciate. Do I fly to Osaka or take the train? I usually take the train when I come on a company trip. This time I flew because it was literally half the price. Nobody's traveling in Japan right now for a lot of reasons. We just came out of a state of emergency and it looks like we're about to fly right back into another one in Tokyo. So nobody's really traveling right now. So it was half the price of the Shinkansen to fly to Osaka. So I made that choice executively since this is my trip. I gotta pull over actually and point this out because this is pretty horrifying. So they're doing this artist collection for the 20th anniversary, and they did like a Sonic the Hedgehog movie looking Woody Woodpecker, but like if you look you can see someone's lips down there. It's actually pretty horrifying, and I don't know why they did this. This is awful in so many ways. And whatever artist came up with that needs to not. It's awful. It's so horrible. I put that in Slack the other day, and no. It's the worst. Keep on walking through Hollywood. Here's our Mel's. For those who don't know, I have never been to another Universal park before. I've only been to USJ. I've never been to Universal Hollywood, never been to Universal Orlando. I'm hoping to go to Universal Beijing when travel reopens. I used to think that I'd be able to get into China before Tom would, but I'm starting to doubt that now. So yeah, no, I've only ever been to USJ, so my vision of a Universal Park is this. And when I met the president of USJ last year, he told me that until Beijing opens, this is their biggest park. So I'm really interested at some point to visit Universal in America and compare to USJ. Is Super Nintendo World better in well, what do you mean? I'm not sure I understand the question. I think it's pretty great. Aren't you the only one to sit in the same ride vehicle as Tom? Yes, I hold that distinction. It was very painful and we agreed never to do it again. We were at Tokyo Disneyland and riding Monsters Inc. Ride and Go Seek. And we weren't sure whether we'd be able to fit into the same cart because those ride vehicles are so small. And we tried and it was hell for both of us. We were crushing our knees together and up against the ride vehicle. It was not great. Now I know why people don't sit with Tom on rides. Here's Jaws right here. It opened, actually I think it just opened. A lot of attractions are opening late because capacity is so low and no one's really coming to Universal right now, so. Let's see here. Not clickbait, I promise. We're going to Super Nintendo World right now. How hour is it in Japan? Well, it's 10 a.m. if that's what you're asking. If you're asking about the temperature, it's, what temperature is it? Let me look at my watch. 28 degrees Celsius. I think that's, I'm not good converting it to Fahrenheit. I think that's something like 81, 82 degrees out right now. Favorite attraction at Tokyo Disneyland? Oh, don't ask that question. I can't, when people ask me my favorite, I never know how to answer because there's so many things that I love for so many different reasons. It's the same reason I can't answer really whether or what I love more about Tokyo Disneyland or which one I like more, Tokyo Disneyland or USJ. I like both of them for very different reasons. I'm thinking that Japan's COVID situation, well, long story short, they've really been ramping up vaccinations, actually. I got my first shot already. And I know plenty of people who are getting their first shots. My school is doing a vaccination campaign pretty soon. Things are ramping. I think we already passed our goal of 1 million shots a day. So things are getting better. I mean, it's not Armageddon anymore, which is nice. Universal Singapore. Oh, me too. Universal Singapore looks fun. I need to find a spot to stop for a second and get my power-up band out. I actually brought it this time. Last time we came, I forgot my power-up band. This time I'm gonna get it out. Actually, I'll get it out once we get in there. That'll be a lot easier. Here we go. Super Nintendo World. They're doing timed entry tickets right now. Yesterday they didn't. Today they are. If you see people pointing out my t-shirt, it's because I'm wearing the USJ 20th anniversary Back to the Future shirt. Konnichiwa. I've said this before and I'll say this again. The crew members at USJ are the greatest theme park workers on the planet. They are the friendliest people. They're all so happy and so into their job. Like, we can lavish praise on the Tokyo Disney cast members, but USJ is just on another level. Out of 10, what would I give Mario Kart? 7, I think. There's a couple problems with it. When we get up here, I'm gonna have to pause just for 1 second because my e-ticket is on my phone. Got some people playing with their bubblers. Little kids up there. When we get up to the entrance, I'll get my power-up band out. It's in my backpack. It's very, very, very thick. I don't like wearing it too much. It kind of cuts into my wrist. All right, give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Whoops. Facing the floor. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. Out of all the Universal parks, which one is the best? I don't know. I've only been to this one. When I go to more Universal parks, I'll let you know. Hollywood, not sure. I think it's going pretty well. We've been posting updates every now and then on Universal Parks News Today, so definitely stay tuned. And here we are. Super Nintendo World. Not Super Nintendo Land. All right, let me get my power-up band out really quickly. Gotta get into the backpack. Please balance. Please don't fall. It's gonna fall. Oh no, it won't. Never mind. Got the power-up band right here. Had to dig it out of the backpack. It's basically a slap bracelet. You just slap it on your arm. And then you're good to go. Alrighty. Super Nintendo World. Was I the one who tried the menu? Yes, I ate everything. I ate everything on sale in this land. There's the wristband right there. I'm a lot smaller than Tom. I don't know if I could catch him. I'm a couple inches shorter than him and significantly lighter. I'm not sure that would go very well. All right, here we go. Da 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 da. I like that music. I wish they'd put it out on CD or something. Trying to get the lenticular right. It's hard. I think that's the best it'll get. Hello, Super Nintendo World. We're back. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's a nice day. It's clearing up. It was raining this morning. Now it's clearing up again. There we go. What did I miss while I was doing that? Do I speak Japanese fluently? I'd argue that people who come to Japan and who aren't born in Japan and aren't Japanese will never truly be fluent in Japanese. My best friend has lived here for 15 years. He's from New York. He works at a Japanese company, and he says that even he doesn't speak Japanese fluently. It's just too hard. You're always learning for your whole life. Mario game that is my favorite? Galaxy, probably. The two Galaxy games I just adore. The cranes. Yes, so they haven't announced anything yet, but I have a theory that they've started construction on Donkey Kong back there. They haven't said anything yet though, so it's all speculation right now. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this properly. Ready? Got a few lines for stuff today. It's a little bit busier than it was yesterday, but that's because today's Saturday, so. No dancing, no, probably not. I need someone else to hold the camera. I brought my friend in from Tokyo to help me do those songs. And a lot of the other camera work that needed two hands, I brought him in for that. Let's see, 30 minutes for Mario Kart. That's actually not that bad. Oh, air conditioning. Oh, it feels so good. Let's go downstairs and see what the line is for Yoshi Adventure. Konnichiwa. See you later, Arch. Oh, are Mario and Toad back out today? It's been raining so much that they haven't been out greeting people. $40 minutes for Yoshi Adventure. Oh gosh. Maybe we'd be better served going through the Mario Kart queue. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. He's so cute. Oh, すいません。3D World, yeah, they went all out on the 3D World aesthetic for this land. Everything is 3D World. There's what will eventually be the entrance to Donkey Kong. Hit a block. There we go. Yoshi does load fast as an Omni Mover, but it's Saturday. Maybe later. We'll come back. Oof. Here's the merch shop. All of the merch you can see on UniversalParksNewsToday.com. Arm Bandito, $7. Thanks for the stream. Can't wait to get back to Japan. Oh, thank you. Any and all super chats are always appreciated, and I appreciate you guys for sticking around with me for a little while we go through Universal Studios Japan. You know, it'd be a lot nicer if Disney in Tokyo wasn't such a pain about streaming, but I guess it makes sense considering all the behavior I've heard, all the horror stories from the Florida parks. There's Mario and Luigi out greeting people again. Da 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 da, ba da ba da 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 da, da 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 da. I actually didn't understand a lot of the stuff going on in this land until Super Mario 3D World came out on the Switch in February. So my first trip in January, I didn't understand some of the aesthetic choices and some of the music. And then I finally played Super Mario 3D World. I'm like, oh, okay. I came back for the grand opening. I'm like, oh, this is pretty great, actually. Meet Mario and Luigi. No, they don't let you take your own cameras to meet Mario and Luigi. You have to buy their pictures. Ooh, stairs and humidity. 蒸し暑いです。So humid out today. It already feels like August. Let's why don't we go through the Mario Kart queue? Why not? I actually don't know if there's signal on this ride, but judging by every other ride at this park, I'm gonna guess there is. Oh, Universal doesn't have better Wi-Fi. They have better cell signal. VR tour. I'm not sure about how that would work, honestly. Never heard of that before. But there's all kinds of tours and stuff on Universal Parks News Today, our YouTube channel right here. Q Tours, Ride POVs, the Land Tour, all the games. I shot everything in 4K. And it's all available here for you. Oh, a 360 thing. I don't have the equipment for that, unfortunately. We're just walking, for those of you who just joined us, welcome. Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan. We're walking through the queue for Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge. And God willing, we might actually ride the ride today. It's all the trophies from the different games. Does this ride load fast? I think so, actually. They've been very efficient with it. There's a few hiccups now and then. A couple of the rides I've been on this weekend have had like sudden stops. But other than that, yeah, I think they've been doing pretty well, honestly. How it feels to be in the park, but I can't go to Japan because of money and COVID. I understand. I wish I could help you. I don't have 3D or 360 equipment, unfortunately, and the money just isn't there for me right now. I got to put my money towards other stuff. There's the overflow area, which we used the last time we were on a stream. Now we're in Bowser's Library, complete with this lovely piranha plant lamp that I really wish they would sell. It's so pretty. Like this stained glass piranha plant thing. There's so many Easter eggs and details in here. I really gotta hand it to the Universal creative people. They did so well creating this attraction. Everything about it. This whole queue is just spectacular. All these books have little Easter eggs on them and references to different Mario characters. The fact that they really worked with Nintendo on this closely is very clear, very apparent. There's Bowser's throne. Big chair. Hello. Is this queue better than Beauty and the Beast? You know, it's really hard to compare these two rides. I think that because this queue is longer and has more opportunities for all those little Easter eggs, that it's probably, I could consider it about the same level, I think. You know? I mean, Disney is still incredible at what they do. And they're also very different aesthetic styles. This is very cartoony, you know? Whereas Beauty and the Beast is designed to be much more regal. The production of Bob-ombs. I'll probably have to put away the gimbal as we get closer to the load area. Getting our AR headset now. See if I can sanitize. There we go. Here we go. Moving forward. Earthquakes, I mean, you're not gonna get super big earthquakes here all the time. Long flights are different. I hate the flight from America to Japan. Ah, dang it. I didn't stand in a good place for people to be able to see the pre-show screens, and the camera doesn't want to refocus. But we did get our headset. Got our Mario headset right here. I don't know if I'll be able to hold up the camera steady for the AR, so you might just have to enjoy the scenery. Oh no. The wait times are super exaggerated for stuff like this. We're gonna be on the ride within like 10 minutes because of all the pre-shows mostly. Oh, we're moving. We're gonna, after this next room, I think I have to take the camera off the gimbal and smuggle it onto the ride. They're not hot on cameras on this ride. We had a bit of a debacle with them about that. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I'm glad that people are able to enjoy Super Nintendo World and get excited about it coming to Florida and California. All right, we're moving forward. You can see all their racing suits and stuff here. And now we watch the introduction video. Thank you, Leaf. I'm actually kind of a perfectionist and I need to not do that. The camera's gonna be unstable for a second while I put my headset on. This video explains how to play the game properly. they've had to make a few changes to the pre-show video to explain the game better. I think someone told me that that people were having trouble understanding how to play the game, which doesn't surprise me, honestly. It took a couple trial and error rides for me to figure out how to do it properly, but my score has gotten a lot better. Well, the story is explained in the queue. The problem is the ride is a little complicated, so they keep having to find ways to explain it to people. I don't think I'm gonna scan my power-up band, actually. Hang on, let me take the camera off the gimbal. Power-up bands are about 30 bucks. Gonna keep moving past these crew members. Oh, I'm on the left track. I always am on the right. Oh, this will be fun. I'm not going to really be trying to win, though, because I'm going to be trying to hold the camera up. I don't think I'll be able to put the camera through the headset, though, unfortunately. I tried with the phone when I was trying to film the video, and it didn't work. God willing that the stream holds up while I'm on the ride. I don't know how reception is. I haven't checked yet. This is where the real waiting begins. This is also part of the reason why I don't choose the left, or why I don't choose the left one. The line is always longer, because the catch for it is wider. When you're exiting the pre-show, there's a much wider berth for people going in the left line than people going the right line. I always go for the right one. But because I was kind of being pushed out, I got pushed into the left one. I do love, I will say, for all the criticisms I've had about Mario Kart. It's still a lot of fun. You know, I'm still not convinced that we're ready for AR yet in theme parks, but I do think it's still a lot of fun. I think a lot of people really will enjoy it. It's completely different when it comes through a camera versus when you're actually seeing it in front of you. My Mario Kart main is Mario. I'm very basic. And my favorite Mario game, like I said earlier, is Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I love both of them. I'm very upset that Super Mario Galaxy 2 wasn't in Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That kind of broke my heart a little bit. I haven't seen video of web slingers. I don't watch ride videos until after I've been on them. I like to go into experiences fresh. So I have not seen any videos of web slingers. You see, the right line is completely empty and the left line is like stretching all the way back up to that staircase. I'm very much having an Indiana Jones, you chose poorly moment. Can you say hi to my friend Dan? Hi to your friend Dan. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate people who are willing to put up with me as I ramble on and on. Katie says web slingers isn't good. I'd believe Katie. She's not as pessimistic as Tom is, but I'm still reserving my judgment for when I eventually get out to Disneyland. I'm sure I'll be there at some point. Did I put my phone on my head? No. Actually, I held the goggles over my the camera I was borrowing from my school at the time, which is a Lumix G85, but I have since replaced that. Okay, it's about to be phone pocket cam time for a couple minutes while I get on the cart. They don't like cameras on this ride, it says right there. Alright, here we go. Phone camera pocket time. stopped. Please hold. It happens now and then. Here we go. Did it, even though I did nothing except turn the wheel. My pinky hurts from holding the phone up. Our highest today is 298. Wow. Phone pocket time. There we go, now we're back. Give me just a second and I'll put the camera on the gimbal again. Because my pinky hurts from holding the... Stop over at the umbrella station and get the gimbal out. Already feeling old. Only 21. My back already hurts from all this. Actually, hang on. Kill two birds really quickly. There's a lot of legwork that goes into this. Lots of back work too, really. If you want a much better quality video, we have one on YouTube channel already. Hang on. After lots of problems in the past, keeping the phone charged while also using the gimbal, I was able to buy a 90-degree cable a while back so that I can charge and use the gimbal. And my iPhone battery is really old because I have an iPhone 10. And now we're in the Mario Kart shop. What is it? Well, it's a shop for Mario Kart. Konnichiwa. Everyone who grew up playing Mario, I'm sure will have a heart attack coming into this land. It's all so cool. What chats did I miss during the ride? I wasn't paying attention too much. The pipe screens aren't very effective. Ah, well, you know how it is with screens. If the Bowser was animatronic, it would be a whole nother level. I agree. That would be so cool. Like the dragon on Harry Potter. If it was like that, that would be so cool. But I can only imagine how expensive and that would be to maintain. It's a lot of moving parts. This song is nostalgic for me. I grew up playing Mario Kart Wii, so this makes me think of Moo Moo Meadows. All the memories I have beating my family at Mario Kart. Sumimasen. All the generic Nintendo World stuff is over in this corner. My favorite Mario Kart game, probably Wii, for nostalgia reasons, like I said. I really hope a lot of this really cool stuff is on sale in the US as well. Back into the humidity. Konnichiwa. They're all so friendly here. Oh, sumimasen. All the crew members are so friendly. I love them all. Apparently they had a problem at some point where people were like climbing over some kind of railing specifically here. So all over the place now, there's all these spray painted no climbing signs that are themed, thank goodness, but they've all been sprayed onto all the barriers. I'm very curious about the origins of that. What is it, 40 minutes? Well, Mario Kart wasn't 30 minutes, so maybe this is over too. Let's try Yoshi Adventure. Konnichiwa. I remember having a cell drop out. Sumimasen. I remember having a cell signal drop out in this queue the last time we did this, so just a fair warning. Oh, sumimasen. Universal Studios Japan is committed to preventing the spread of COVID-19. Well, that's good. I don't want to get COVID-19 even though I'm half vaccinated. I'd like to continue my reputation of not getting the coronavirus. Thank you very much. Yo, yeah, this might actually be about 25 minutes, I think. Yesterday was a walk-on, but also nobody was here yesterday because it was a Friday and it was raining. Do we want to ride? Do we want to wait the 25 minutes? This is all there is of the queue, so you're not really going to see anything particularly interesting. I can jump out if nobody wants to wait that long. We're still close enough to the exit. Jaws, no we cannot. Jaws is the one that they are very, very strict about. Absolutely no cameras on whatsoever. The skippers see to it too. I've tried to pull out a camera on that ride 3 times and they shut it down immediately. Very vigilant about that. There are no exceptions, which makes me very sad. I've been trying to get the PR department here to let me film that ride for months now and I still haven't heard back from them. Every time I come, I ask them and I never get an answer. I assure you, we would ride Jaws, and there would be a video up on our channel. There would have been a video up a year ago if they had let me. My very first trip, I tried to film Jaws, and they shut me down. If you're wondering how much all of the merch is, we have pricing on UniversalParksNewsToday.com. You can look for our article for all the Mario Kart merchandise and see how much it costs, including an at-the-time currency conversion. Although that was back in February, so probably things have changed a little bit. I think the dollar is worth more against the yen now, so. Is it in the morning? Yes. It's the beautiful thing about time zones. It is, what time is it now? 10:56 a.m. It's 10:56 a.m. here in Osaka. So yeah, for those of you who have joined us since we're at Universal Studios Japan, Super Nintendo World, make sure you like the video and that you're subscribed to Universal Parks News Today and WDW News Today and what's it called? Unplanned Downtime, the home for all of our entertainment content. Goodness gracious. Slap the egg, apparently. And if you're interested in supporting these channels and all the wonderful content that keeps me employed and fed and able to travel to Osaka, you can join our Patreon program, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society, or WIGS, at patreon.com/WDWNT. All kinds of fun stuff with that. We got ride rehab watches, which I'm competing for viewers right now. It's a lot of fun, though. Got tons of old documents and calendar arts and such that have been scanned for historical preservation, available exclusively to WIGS members. There's post shows for WDW News Tonight. I'm not sure if whatever our next news discussion show is will have a post show. I'm sure it will, honestly, because Park Center had one, and people were clamoring forever for a post show on pressing issues. 9:57 in Florida. Yeah, Japan. So what I've learned when trying to convert Japan time to Florida time during daylight savings is you flip the AM PM, and then for Japan you add 1 hour. It was a 13-hour difference. Heck of a thing time zones are. After this, I think I might need to stop for something to eat or drink. My voice is starting to get a little sore from all this talking. Well, y'all are lucky. Tom always yells at me when I talk too much. Now all of you are forced to listen to me. Oh, don't be like that. We love Tyler. Red Rehab Watches is a good show. I've been on Red Rehab Watches actually. It's a lot of fun. Go back and watch the replay for sure if you're watching me right now. I have that Super Nintendo World shirt that guy on the right is wearing. I wore it yesterday actually. If we eat, you'll get to see the cool Back to the Future shirt I'm wearing. It's from the USJ 20th anniversary. My sleep schedule? Not really. I mean, I live in Japan, so I've been in the country for about 1.5 years now. I don't know how my sleep schedule could be messed up right now. While we're waiting in line, this is a great time though if you have any other questions about USJ or Tokyo Disney or just being in Japan in general, honestly. We've probably got about 10 more minutes before we get to the front of the line. Ask away. I think it's in this area though that we had some glitches with the cell signal last time though, so just be careful. What rides does Hogsmeade have? We have Flight of the Hippogriff and Forbidden Journey. We do not have Hagrid's and we never had Dragon Challenge. How are the people in Japan? I mean, people are people, you know. You got some jerks. Most people are pretty nice or they don't care, you know. I mean, people are just living their lives. Japanese people are generally more helpful and kind to strangers in general, especially in Osaka. People in Kansai have a reputation for being very friendly to the point where some people in Tokyo don't like them because of that. Let's see. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. I'm at my favorite non-Disney park in the world. How am I enjoying Super Nintendo World? I always love coming here. Super Nintendo World's fun. Hi, Karen. Welcome to the dark side. I'm stealing Tyler's viewers. It's part of my evil plot to get Ride Rehab Watches canceled. I'm kidding. What's Tom having me buy? Only a couple things. I told him that I'm not buying him as much stuff. He didn't actually send me, this is a personal trip, but I've sent him a couple of things that he wants. For the most, I'm not bringing back nearly as much as I bought last trip. When do I think Japan will allow tourism? Oh, God, I don't know. A few months ago, I would have said now, but that's not happening. My best estimate right now is Christmas at the earliest. I wouldn't necessarily say that Japanese people hate America. I don't really, this is a complicated issue that I don't really want to get into on the subject of foreigners in Japan. But I think that out of most kinds of foreigners, I think Americans are the ones they mind the least, unless that they live around a military base. Well, Bianca, I'm trying to keep the camera off the people for privacy concerns, honestly. Japanese people are very serious about privacy, and I don't want to shove a camera in their face, so I'm trying to point the camera above them. Disneyland. Tokyo Disneyland? I have a few. All the classics, you know, Pirates, Splash, Haunted Mansion. Then there's also Pooh's Honey Hunt and Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast. Tyler didn't know I was streaming? How dare he? He made me the thumbnail. Of course he should know I'm streaming. I'm not going to go into the deeper issues of Japanese Japanese or Japan and race. This isn't the place for that. You know, we're having fun at Universal. The person with the Bowser hood ahead of me is actually a girl, not a guy. I love all the Yoshi. It looks like Yoshi's Island in here, which I just adore. I mean, you can tell Tyler that I was kidding. Of course I want to be friends with him. Oh, Karen, be nice. Tokyo Disney has the best Country Bear Jamboree. Yes, we do, because we still do the full show, even though it's in Japanese. And we usually do all the seasonal ones. I don't think we're doing them this year, unfortunately. Don't be a Tom, Karen. I'd say don't be a Karen, but that seems too offensive. So I'll insult Tom instead. So the cool thing about that Yoshi block is if you hit it while you're wearing a power-up band, it'll light up in different colors. But no one is wearing a power-up band. There we go, there's one. Thanks, Lee. I mean, I like interacting with. I mean, that's the whole point for me of doing this is sharing my fun at the parks. I like sharing my fun at the parks. That's why I enjoy streaming. And honestly, I really wish Tokyo Disney wasn't such a pain about it, because I want to stream every time I'm there. I want to have fun and ride rides with people. Oh, they're playing the theme from Yoshi's Island. I'll tell Tom your feedback. He probably won't listen to me, though. We're finally getting close to the ride, thank God. I understand, Karen. I mean, today is the day with the best weather. That's what I told the Wigs when they asked me why I'm streaming over Ride Rehab Watches. The weather is going to be better today than any other day this weekend. A map with all the eggs we're looking for. Dun 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 dun. Let me point this up and see what color we get. Hey. Green, blue, and red. It actually doesn't do anything on your power-up band account. It's just cool. Nice little incentive to wear your band. Favorite theme park ride? Oh, that's too hard. I can't even choose my favorite ride at one park. I can't answer that question. I'm sad though, this weekend is the last time I'll be at USJ until September. I really love this park. I mean, I flew all the way down here to spend 3 days here on one of my last weekends of the semester. One of my friends lives in the north of Japan. She took a spontaneous trip. She was like, I wanted to surprise you. I'm like, you know, if you had talked to me, I would have told you that I was going to Osaka this weekend. She's like, what, really? You like Yoshi?
Yoshi! Yoshi! What? Woohoo!
Hey, konnichiwa. 初めてじゃないです。いっぱい乗ったことあります。There's Toadette. Thanks, guys. I have a lot of fun. I was bored a lot when I was in school, so I'd try and perfect my impressions, and some of them are better than others. I still can't do my Tom/Bob Chapek impression. The closest I can get is just sounding really nasal. I'm working on it. I'll get there. Someday I'll be able to make fun of Tom. Not Orlando, Japan, Osaka. How's the American food? Actually, it's not all that bad. Japanese theme parks are not known for having good American food, but I think Universal does a significantly better job than Tokyo Disney does, especially with burgers. Burgers at Tokyo Disney are to pizza at Disney World, in that most of it is inedible. I can't eat the burgers in Tokyo. How did I do on Mario Kart? Well, I wasn't actually playing, but we still won. I spent all my energy trying to hold the camera up. It took two hands, so I couldn't fire any shells. My highest score on Mario Kart is 211. Which is, it's not bad, actually. Most people on the ride hit somewhere between like 110 and 150-ish, I think. So I'm getting better. But you know, when the line is so short that you can ride it 3 or 4 times in a day, you get a chance to practice pretty well. And when you see a glowing egg, press the button of the same color. That's a new sign. I was pretty confused too the first time I rode Yoshi Adventure. It's so hard to rub hand sanitizer on my hands while I'm holding something. Trying to do it with the full size like mirrorless camera was even harder. All right, we're going up to the loading platform. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome to Super Nintendo World. Well, at least the camera will get clean, thanks. Actually, I do, that's one of the things I've been doing since COVID, is wiping down all my electronics every couple of days. So I'll wipe down I have these sanitary wipes, and I'll wipe down and my computer and my camera. How am I? Well, how are you? I'm pretty good. I'm at a theme park. It's hard to have a bad time when you're at a theme park, especially one as good as USJ. There's a reason why in the normal times this is the most visited non-Disney theme park in the planet. What color Yoshi are we gonna get? That was about 15-20 minutes. That wasn't all that bad. Uh-oh. We're having some trouble here. I'm not sure what just happened, but it looks like they're about to restart the ride. probably a couple buttons they have to push. It might take a minute or two. $20 minutes. Thank you, Leaf. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. That was only half of what they posted. I mean, theme parks are known for posting over, though, aren't they? Oh, hang on. Oh, they're saying that the ride's about to start moving. Please hold on to the safety bar that doesn't really need to exist. This is the same case as Secret Life of Pets. I have no idea why there is a safety bar. Konnichiwa. Oh, there's the handicap one. Hey. We are ready, Yoshi. Oh, hey. Oh, never mind. Green Yoshi. Ah. Here we go. We almost got red and then they changed it. Hey. ありがとうございます。I believe, actually I got green when I filmed the video, the original video. So yeah, we got OG Yoshi again. This ride they don't mind filming. Most of their rides they very much do mind, but this one they don't, so I'm not complaining. Oh, and we're stopped. Good Lord, it's humid out today. I like being inside because it's not humid. If we even had like a little bit of a breeze, that would be nice, but there's no breeze. It's so hot. This is actually the first time I've been stopped on this ride. Certainly the first time I've been stopped twice. I wonder what's going on. Please hold on tight to the safety bar. There we go. Oh no. For an Omni mover, we're really not omniing very much. You can see it's pretty crowded down there. There's a long line for Canopio Cafe. Very long line. Oh, they brought a ride tech in. That's fun. I always love doing Yoshi Adventure. It's super cute. Well, folks, I don't know about you, but I might think it's time to exit Nintendo World. We've done pretty much all we can. It's an offer to get your ride picture, but I don't want to buy my ride picture. Might be time for us to exit Super Nintendo World and go see some other parts of the park. We'll take a little walk through again really quickly of some of the area. It's kind of hot though. Maybe we'll do one more ride. I'm telling you, the people here are so friendly. That's the line for Canopio Cafe, and I'm gonna have to say no. The crew, not cast, the crew members here are, I'm telling you, the friendliest theme park workers on the planet. I have literally not met a single one here at this park that has been bad, ever. Oh, there's Toad again, under the shade. I love making him dance. He's so cute when he dances. We'll get an overhead of Mario on our way out. Mario and Luigi. There's Mario and Luigi down there meeting people. Mario's a jerk, you say. Mario's my favorite. Oh, it's hot. Very humid. It looks like Princess Peach is on a break. Oh well. Da 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 da. Stream bombers, they want to get in the video. They look like they just jumped out of a Nintendo console. Yeah, they did really well with the characters. I'm very surprised. They did excellently. Off we go. Goodbye, Super Nintendo World for now. I'll probably come back later when the entry tickets are done. Last weekend they only distributed tickets till 3, so I'm sure I'll be able to come back this evening. I'm leaving the park about 5 though. Getting dinner with one of my friends here in Osaka. And all the restaurants close at 8. So I gotta leave at 5, go back to the hotel and shower all the humidity off me. In case you're wondering how many power-up bands there are, we'll stop over here real quick. Excuse me, stop over here real quick. There's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, and Toad. It's the only place Daisy shows up in the whole land. Even in Mario Kart, she doesn't really show up. Over here is the excellent Superstar Plaza ice cream that I had back in March. It's really good. I'm glad that you want to come to Super Nintendo World. And you know, it'll be in California well, not all of it, but there'll be, I think next year or the year after is when it opens in California. And then I think it's with Epic Universe in Florida, I don't remember. Or you can just come to Japan when tourism reopens, which I highly encourage you to do. USJ is worth it. Tokyo Disney especially is worth it. Japan is a beautiful country in general. There's so much to do, so much culture. I can't recommend visiting Japan enough. Even like outside of theme parks, come to Japan. It's a wonderful country. The people are great. Food is great. It's pretty cheap, honestly. Got great theme parks, probably the greatest ones in the world. You are almost guaranteed to have a good time in Japan. On our way out for now. Theme parks are culture, yes. You can hear Waterworld going next door, by the way. How is Japan for people who don't speak Japanese? For tourists, you'll be fine. Might have a couple hiccups here and there, but Google Translate will get you most of the way there. It's living in Japan without speaking Japanese that'll really trip you up. You don't speak Japanese? Oh, that's okay. You don't need to speak Japanese to visit Japan. I didn't speak Japanese when I first visited. I didn't speak when I moved either. It was a struggle, but I got through it. There's plenty of stuff online to help you out. You got Google Translate if you're really stuck with if you're really stuck on something. Oh, so glad I put sunscreen on today. Out we go from Super Nintendo World. We're gonna go hit up some other parts of USJ now. So last stream we didn't do that. Last time I spent the whole time inside Super Nintendo World. I don't think I've streamed around USJ since last year, actually. There's that no climbing sign I talked about. We're gonna get food, I think. I really need food. And I think I know where to go that will make many people very happy, and fortunately, it's not very far. So we'll go there now. There's Jurassic Park over here. They've got, what is this, an ice cream cart? Oh, the fresh frozen fruit thing that they sell here. They sell fruit on sticks here. I don't know if they do it in the US, but they do it here, and I don't really get it. You can hear the flying dinosaur going by. We have returned. Hello. Y'all back? I'm sure I won't recover the viewing numbers I had earlier, but we're back. Had an overheat problem a little bit. Actually, I should get a seat first. We had a bit of an overheating problem in that the phone overheated. So, had to put a temporary stop to that. Let me get a chair somewhere. Maybe not out here because it's very humid. And I'd like to have air conditioning for a while. But then copyright. Yeah, it's okay. Find a chair. Somewhere to sit. That spot's taken already. Guess I'll take this then. Can you all see now? Try that again. Okay, sorry about that. We had a bit of an overheat issue. So, the phone shut down on me. But we are back now. I probably won't recover the viewing numbers that we had earlier. But that's okay. Yeah, this is an air conditioning break for me and for the phone. It was overheating very much. Oh my God, get in line. This girl next to me was shouting her order over like 4 rows instead of just getting in line with her friends. So hot, so very hot. I wonder if I can get a better table once I've got my food. That'd be nice. I'd like to get a view out the window. I would sit outside if it wasn't so dreadfully humid today. But with all this rain, it's kind of unavoidable. I don't think everyone is really annoying at a theme park. It just happens every now and then. Someone has to be a pain. But yeah, I overheated because it's hot, and I was keeping my phone on the charger at the same time to try and support it. Oh, if you want to hear me upset, I can be upset. I'm trying to contain myself. I don't want to make a scene, you know? I'm here alone, so I didn't want to make a scene. We're here, by the way, at Amity Landing Restaurant, and we're gonna get some Jaws food. Thank you all very much for bearing with me just a minute ago. This is Amity Landing Restaurant in Amity, of course. It's really nice in here. Atama no ue ni プライベーシーのためにすいません。What should I get? What should I get? Shark meat and meat sauce sandwich. Actually, that sounds pretty interesting. Shark meat nuggets and fries. Also sounds pretty interesting. Not gonna lie. Definitely gonna get that Jaws cake, I think. That looks good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that everybody has had terrible experiences at theme parks. Not exactly ideal. For those of you who remember when we were doing the attraction countdown for WDW News Tonight, the top backstories, I think? Something like that. For March Madness. This is actually where I was sitting. I was sitting here at Amity Harbor, or Amity Landing Restaurant, because I needed a place really fast where I could get on the signal. I was gonna do it from inside the Canopio Cafe, but the line was too long, and Tom said I needed to get on the phone immediately, so. Those shark meat nuggets look pretty good, actually. Maybe I'll do the shark meat and meat sauce sandwich, though. I don't know. I wanted to do something cool and Jaws themed, but none of these are really speaking to me. Yes, Amity, as we know, means friendship. I think I'll just do the shark nugs and get the Jaws cake with it as well. Whew. Very hot, very, very hot. trying to keep the camera above everyone else's heads. Like I said earlier, Japanese are very big on privacy, so I don't want to shove a camera in their faces. Alright, so we're gonna do the nugs and the cake. That'll satiate me, I think. Tomorrow's the 4th of July for me, so if we want to be pedantic about that. You can buy a one-day pass for your drinks, about $15. Oh, here we go. はい、サメ肉ナゲットを一つと、ジョーズロールケーキセットお願いします。ドリンクのセットで。はい。ちょっと待って、席で財布が忘れてしまいました。ちょっと待ってもいいですか？すいません。I left my wallet at my seat because I put it in my backpack. Because for some of the roller coasters, you have to put. Oh, that's a great. Actually, I'm gonna move there in the corner. In some of the roller coasters, you have to put your all of your stuff in your bag. And I never took my wallet out because I didn't need it. Maybe they'll let me back in line. Maybe they won't. It'd be really nice of them if they did. すいません。はい、クレジットカードで。セットのドリンクがもう一つ。あ、はい、コーラお願いします。はい。I should have brought my AP too. ありがとうございます。バックトゥザフューチャー一番好きです。映画全部見ました？すいません。映画見ました？いつも見ます。いっぱい見ました。どれが好きですか？1と2が一番好きです。ありがとうございます。はい。ありがとうございます。You'll have to forgive my clumsy Japanese. I was like, I'm always watching Back to the Future. I meant to say I've seen it many times because I'm very, very stupid. Hi. Hi. はい。お食事終えましたら、これそのまま置いていてください。ありがとうございます。Okay. Give me just a moment. I'll read back to the chat. Yeah, you'll have to forgive my clumsy Japanese for those of you who do speak Japanese. Put the camera down and eat. Good job, me. I just hit the partition on the table. Let me. Put the tripod on, little stand. The reason I wanted to sit by a window is because you can see right out onto Jaws. And that's the closest we'll be able to get to riding the ride today. Okay. Let me push these partitions back. Give myself some space. That's not going to work very well, is it? There we go. Oh, Jesus. There's no winning with this, is there? I don't think I can win. The window is too much. But I can't put any blinds down or anything. I'm too white. This is horrible. I can't even read the I can't read the chat. See how it looks on the other side. Still bad. I can't read this game. I should have stayed at the table that didn't have sunlight. Oh well. Let me catch up on the chat now. Let's see. Da 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 da. Quoting Jaws over and over and over. Okay. Okay, so here's what we got. We have our nuggets. We have our drink. Coke. And we have our Jaws roll cake. Are you gonna balance the light? No? Okay. And tartar sauce. That's helpful too. Let's give these nuggets a try. Wow. Not bad, actually. Uh-oh. We had a bit of a failure on the gimbal's part. I should still have a full battery. The couple across the aisle from me is trying to film a TikTok right now. What the hell? Let me restart the gimbal. Are the nuggets fishy? Yeah, they kind of are, actually. They're not bad. Yeah, the phone wants to be the flying dinosaur. Can't take a camera on that either. Fishy chicken is exactly how I would describe this, actually. Real shark? Who knows? I don't know. They gave me ketchup for the fries. Yeah, Velocicoaster's in Florida, not here. We have the flying dinosaur. Velocicoaster has a lap bar. Flying dinosaur is a flying coaster, and you have like a pullover harness. I'll have to ride Velocicoaster to tell you how it compares. I'm not sure I have a desire to eat alligator. What the heck? Don't go failing on me now. Maybe I don't have the weight balance. I think I don't have the weight balance properly. Please hold. It's because I had it balanced for the phone with the cable, and now I don't have that anymore. Give me just a second. Oh yeah, the thing is hot. I'm trying to support the uneven weight. I can feel how hot the motor was getting, because I forgot to rebalance it when I took the cable off. There we go. There we go. Actually, I think that kind of... never mind. There we go. Sorry about that. Piece of crap gimbal. Now is another great time to ask me some questions while I'm having some lunch. Give me 500 yen? Yes, give me 500 yen, please. Another ride? Yeah, we'll do another ride. Haven't decided yet. What are our choices? Jurassic Park is closed for annual maintenance. Jaws you can't film on. We could do Harry Potter. We could do Harry Potter. We could do Spider-Man. Or we could do Minion Mayhem, which I do not want to do. Please don't make me do Minion Mayhem. I hate Minion Mayhem so much. If you super chat me very nicely and very generously, I might do Minion Mayhem, but otherwise no. So pretty much Spider-Man or Harry Potter. Will I lose the stream? No. They're not using the part of the queue where I lose signal. And the last time I read Harry Potter on stream, I think it held up. Snoopy? Sure, I guess we can go over to Snoopy Studio. That's over in Wonderland, which is not that far. I'd imagine in the US they probably had too many people on Harry Potter drop their phone. I don't even know if my phone signal will hold up in Minion Mayhem, so don't go making me make any promises. I've been on Minion Mayhem twice, and the last time was in November 2020. I never ride it. This is cute, isn't it? I like this. Themed packaging. Tom Duncan. It's really cool. My friend Rina tells me that one of the best skippers is named Kanazawa. But I don't know if he's here today. I do kind of want to ride Jaws before I go. The themed drink, yes. They have the Jaws Splash. It's across the street right now. The last time I was here, it was still here at Amity Landing, but they moved it across the street for the summer. Oh, this shirt. I really like this shirt, actually. Let me move the camera a bit more. It's for the USJ 20th anniversary. How's my battery? And now we're gonna do the Jaws Swiss roll cake. I'll save the gummy. E.G. isn't really usually merchandised as much as other stuff. They have some E.T. stuff for the 20th. There's like a headband and stuff. Jaws in Japan, I believe, is exactly the same as it was in Florida. This is really good. It tastes like ramen. The pucker drink, no, I think that was a seasonal thing. As I recall, that was a seasonal drink. They don't have that anymore. Sorry. I have to go back to that stream and see which one it was. I can't split this up to eat the whole chunk at once. And my gummy. I'm glad. I like Back to the Future. It's always been one of my favorite series. It's one of those few series where every single movie holds up. You can't say that about a lot of franchises. I used to say that about Toy Story until Toy Story 4, and now I think Toy Story 4 is garbage. Good. This is like the least flattering angle and light for me. Can I stream Harry Potter? Yeah, of course I can. I did it last year, I think in October. Yeah, Shrek the Third really killed that franchise. I didn't even bother watching Shrek 4, I still never have. But even when I was a kid, I knew that movie was garbage. think I'll pass on Shrek 4, thank you. Okay. So... Excuse me, I didn't want to burp. So, make your choices now, chat. Make your choices. We can do Spider-Man or we can do Harry Potter. Please let me know in the live chat. One, 2 for Spider-Man, 1, 2 for Potter, 3 for Potter. One write-in for Snoopy. Spider, unhelpful, thank you. I think the Potters have it. I think the Potters have it, I'm sorry. Also good for me though, because Spider-Man is on the other side of the park, and I don't want to overheat the phone again. How's the gimbal feeling? Is it still hot? Oh, it's cooled down a lot now. That's good. Okay. I think the Potters have it. We'll stop by Snoopy too, on the way out. Plus with Potter, I don't have to hold glasses up to the camera, which is nice. Someone else left their ketchup dipper here. Just throw that away too. Actually, give me just a second. Let me put the band away so that it's not digging into my wrist anymore. It digs in like right there. Catch up on the chat one more time before we get moving. Turn the camera around too. Go. There's Jaws. They're setting off for a tour of Amity Harbor. A 3-hour tour. And out we go, and of course the line is gone, because that's how my luck goes. All right, here we go, back into the humidity. Gozaimasu. Oh, God, it's hot. Jeez. The humidity is not helped by the sun. And we're gonna keep on walking through Jaws, because we're probably gonna get a copyright strike anyway for all of the music that they play here, because all they play in this land is like pop songs and beach songs and songs from before 2007. I've never understood why. It is Jaws, though. Next time I stream at this park, I'm taping a cooling pack to the very back of the gimbal. Can't read the chat right now, trying to keep the screen brightness low so that the phone doesn't overheat again. Only to, they got PR people here today. I can see that lanyard. I know that lanyard very well. I have one of them. It's in my apartment, actually. I have the press lanyard that they gave me for the Super Nintendo World preview. And I'm keeping it, that's mine. Because of the way USJ was built, places like Super Nintendo World and Wizarding World, you have to go through these really long paths to get to them. It takes forever. They built the whole park really clustered together, and they left all the expansion pads behind what they had already built. So all of the lands need these long paths to get to them. Here we are, Hogsmeade. Good Lord. I'll be looking forward to getting into the air conditioning of Hogwarts very, very soon. For the love of all that is good and holy. I think after this ride, we'll have to call it quits. Number one, for the sake of my battery. And number two, because it's very hot. And I also have food to eat before all the food carts close today. Looks like Frog Choir is going right now. Which ones are they doing today? Oh, they're doing Gryffindor and Slytherin again. Dang it, I need to drink the other ones. They're doing Frog Choir right now. Yeah, they've got PR people out today. "20 minutes for Potter." Oh, they are using the part of the queue where I get stuck on cell reception. Oh well. Oh well, it's okay. You all stuck with me when the phone overheated. So if I lose you for a second, at least you'll know. I haven't been down this way in months. Every time I come, it's always been too quiet. They just use the express pass entrance. I remember my very first trip to Universal. Of course, this is my first Universal park. My very first trip to USJ, I arrived at like 3 p.m. I bought my annual pass, and the first place I came was here to Wizarding World. I had been begging my parents for years and years to take me to Universal Orlando. I wanted to see Hogwarts so badly. And we never could afford to go. You know, it was enough of a stretch when I was a kid to get us to. It was enough of a stretch to get us to Disney World as it was at the time. We could never justify doing Universal too. So when I finally got the chance to come here and see Hogsmeade, these guys are wearing Disney headbands. When I got the chance to finally come here, I came straight for Hogsmeade when I got my AP. I got a butterbeer, and the first thing I rode was Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Inside we go, into the air conditioning. Those guys ahead are trying to like bomb the stream, and I'm not gonna let them. I guess that story does fit. Oh, here we go. Please hold while I drop signal. We're gonna sail right through. Gotta put all this stuff away though, including the gimbal. Gotta put the gimbal away, but don't worry, the phone is going nowhere. We'll just have to do pocket time. Give me just a second, I only have one hand. Y'all still there? On we go. Air conditioning, thank God. Forgive the shakiness, I had to put the gimbal away. I have an iPhone 10, so the night mode isn't all that great. Looks like we finally hit the end of the line. We're on Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey right now. We have stopped in line, so I'm waiting for them to move forward.
それも合言葉もなしに。この学校どうなっちゃってるの？いいわ、じゃあもう行って。試合を見逃しちゃうわよ。
I hate Dumbledore's Japanese voice. I'll say that right now. I think it's horrible. It sounds too much like an anime, like an old man anime voice. And I don't like anime, so... Is this version different? No. They broke the ride. Hopefully we'll keep moving, because my battery is at 24%, so I hope we keep moving. Don't worry, Leaf, we'll be done hopefully soon. I was hoping the ride would move a little faster. Hold on just a second, actually. Oh, we're moving again. No, we still have Terminator, actually, but it's been closed for about a year because of COVID. They sent the performers home. It's the only one they sent performers home from. Backdraft has been closed, too, for about a year. I'm hoping they bring at least Terminator back. I think they will, because they haven't changed Terminator's sponsor, but they did change Backdraft sponsor. Yeah, Backdraft sponsor just got moved over to Space Fantasy the Ride. But Terminator's sponsor hasn't gone anywhere, and they used the narrator lady. Oh, cast member, hang on. Anyway, I hope it reopens here too. I'm sure it will. They just reused the Red Blazer narrator character lady for a live stream that the park itself did when it was closed in May. So I think Terminator will come back. I don't know about Backdraft though. Well, the line moved and now it's not moving anymore. Kimberly Duncan. I don't remember what it is in Japanese, but it's definitely not that. The line moved, and now the line is not moving again. Maybe they're reboarding everybody. Yeah, we lost Back to the Future. We lost Back to the Future in 2016 because the park decided that since 2015 had passed and the ride took place in 2015 and it was supposed to be the future, that it was best to just get rid of it, which kind of sucks, but I get it. The longer we stay in place in line, the worse chance I have of continuing anything after I get off the ride. I just got my 20% warning on my battery. place of our Back to the Future, we got Minion Mayhem. So you can imagine how awful that must be. We did lose E.T., but actually I really, really like Space Fantasy the ride, which is what replaced it. Space Fantasy is so much fun. It's one of my favorite things here. I haven't been on E.T. Adventure, I haven't seen a video, but I love Space Fantasy. And I can't imagine saying that Space Fantasy is worse than E.T., honestly. E.T.'s still in Florida, though, so... Okay, we're finally moving. It'll be pocket time again for just a moment pretty soon. Alright, pocket time. Here we go.
こっちよ。3つ数えたら展望台って叫んでいいわね。ワン、ツー、スリー。しっかり捕まって。外でロンとハリーが待ってるわ。
やったね、ハーマイオニー。飛んでるよ。急げロン。僕らも行くからね。外で会おう。ごめんねみんな。椅子はちょっと揺れるけど落ちた人はいないから。今週はね。
やあみんな、ドラゴンを見なかったか。
みんな行くよ、クイッチ競技場へ。 のファンへのアピールかポッター。ディメーターだ。こっちだ。捕まってろ。
And that let me get my stuff out. Can't see. Anyway, gosh, it's hot. Thank you all for joining me from Super Nintendo World and Amity and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm not putting the phone back on the gimbal just to say goodbye. It's too much effort. Thank you all very much. I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good wherever you are. And I'll leave you with this view of Hogwarts. I'll see you guys next time.